contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the top of the Empire State Building, this is the Foul Mouths Network. Tonight, Foul Play. Mr. Lucky Low, Foul Mouth Ken, and Nurse Shannon. Get it?
I went to the beach to suck its dick.
When I get corona.
I went to the beach to suck its dick. I literally did dick today. Chasing dicks, bro. Chasing dicks, bro. Chasing dicks. Chasing dicks, bro.
What is up, motherfuckers?
In the building.
We are in the building for some foul play, and we got
right.
a lot is an understatement saying we got going on tonight.
Non-stop.
We got the one and only Lucky Low in the house tonight,
You already know.
and we're gonna have my wife, Nurse Shannon, stopping in. She's gonna hang out with us for a little and answer some questions and shit. A lot of people are asking a lot of questions out there right now. Listen, we might be going into a full-time quarantine very soon. Everybody.
The panic is setting in.
It might be a total lockdown very soon coming down right now.
Hey, I could use a vacation.
Oh, dear God. I hope it doesn't get to that, man. I mean, it's already fucking bad as it is, you know? But with that said, what? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I think that, everyone has a right to be worried and concerned, but the level of panic is ridiculous.
Yeah, some people are fucking losing their mind. We're going to talk about all that shit. We got some videos to show you. We got some stuff to comment on. A lot of shit going down. We're going to get Shannon in here. We're going to take phone calls tonight, too.
Oh, yeah.
And all that shit. But right now, we got to react to the latest coming out of China. And apparently, China has made a song. Some of the people in China have made a song, I guess. I don't know. Let's hear.
Really?
What is this here?
Uh-oh.
Chinese people.
Oh,
Chinese people back again. Fucking up shit, then let me begin. Chinese got the Wuhan going on. You say we did it, got the bat eaten up. Oh my God, I fucking ate the bat. You wanna talk shit, you gave it to that. We say US gave it to us. Your soldier come here and gave it to us. Your president is a racist. He's saying Chinese, this, Chinese, that. The guy is saying Chinese, this, and Chinese, that. No, it's Wuhan, motherfucker. Get it right.
that's
Chinese
racist.
People. Chinese people back again, fucking up everything, let me begin. We ate a bat and gave it to that. Soon it's everywhere, oh shit that. We're gonna get some terrorists on us now. Fuck you, you give my food now. Stop ordering Chinese food. Whoop! It is Wuhan, motherfucker.
Oh,
You're
God.
nuts.
God almighty.
You are nuts.
These three
That was
words.
great.
These three words mean that you get in the busy.
I think everybody needs a little laugh.
These three words mean that you get a busy. So I was being told how to wash my hands right. Shannon is like on top of everything big time. She's a
Nice.
nurse and everything. So, and Lo, you know nurses too, so you know how it is.
Right.
Just about all of us.
As far as we know, I think the news
Very
has
precautious.
showed us how to take precautions. Just the whole aspect of covering it night and day is just a little overwhelming, and I think people are starting to
Yeah.
panic way too much.
Dude, if you have kids at this point, they're starting to get a little antsy already, and it's already okay. And I mean,
of
listen,
course.
we're not even that far into this shit, okay? And kids are starting to get antsy and already starting to get like all fucking. They got to get out.
Right, but
of
you're
here.
home. You're safe. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's
That's
really
true.
not.
I
That
gotta tell you. I don't know if
The-
it's because what's going on specifically here in New York, but my kids, my youngest one is like really afraid right now about what's going on.
Oh,
Like
I feel
it's really,
sorry for
it's
her.
yeah, she's really afraid. Like she's legit worried about it, and you know,
Right, the
she's-
kids don't know any better. They just go off what they hear.
And I told her at dinner, I was like, you know, if you got it and you're afraid of getting it, like and you ever got it, you'd be okay. You odds are you'll be all right. You'll be able to beat it. You're a young, healthy kid. And she looked at me and she goes, yeah, but what about you? And grandma and grandma and grandpa. And I'm like, well,
Well, a lot of people were saying that the schools were actually really panicking the children. You know, they were putting a scare into them before they had to close down.
dude, this shit is real, okay? Because I want to tell people, I don't know if you're paying attention to the news, but there is some shit on the news that is coming out that is real deal shit. Footage and
Right.
all kinds of shit like that, okay? And they showed footage in Italy of trucks, you know, army trucks, right? Driving down a road,
Right.
and they're full to the brim with dead people. Today in Italy, more people fucking died than the entire ordeal in one
Right,
day.
but what they're not telling a lot of people is that the people in Italy or whatever in Italy, they have a lot of medical conditions. So they said if you have underlying medical conditions or your immune system is compromised for any reason, you're more susceptible to getting it, and that it'll, you know, affect you a lot worse. So if for people that are healthy, it doesn't affect them the same way. And a lot of professionals have been saying, like professional basketball players have been saying that they have it and they're positive, and they're not really showing any symptoms.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't saying that.
Well, now they're saying that kids are getting affected by it, and are having some kids are having a hard time. They said they were saying on the
The
news.
young kids, really, I mean, if you look at the percentage, nobody's dying, and the ones that are getting sick aren't going into, you know, they don't go into ICU, and they recover.
Yeah. Okay, so she's in the house, Mrs. Shannon. In the house.
In the building.
What's up?
What's going
What's
on?
up with you?
Ghost
of Tommy's bar.
It's the ghost of Tommy's bar. The one and only.
First day back at work, I do biohazard cleanup and they got me out here on my first confirmed COVID positive job.
Oh, man.
Can't wait to be infected.
Jesus, man. You know, listen, some places in the U.S. right now are not, like, taking the proper precautions, man. You know,
That's insane.
These fucking kids that were out partying at, what is it, spring break, all right? And
Yeah.
I recorded this because I wanted to play this for you guys. This is how fucking naive and how dumb some of these kids are. Listen to this.
If I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying.
Did you hear
That's
that?
right. That's the
If
spirit.
I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying.
What?
He's gonna live his life.
Dude, that's some ignorant shit. Shannon, what's up? Shannon? Yeah, you're muted.
No, I'm muted. No, I'm not.
No, now you're talking.
All right, you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
So, damn, that's a lot of feedback. What the fuck?
It's bad?
Starting to
Yeah,
cut
it's
out.
really, really bad. It's bad, like real bad.
So you want me to hang up?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Otherwise, you're gonna have to mute every time I talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you mean you hear yourself on my
Oh,
microphone?
that sounds better.
That sounds better. What'd you do?
I turned down a knob. I don't even know what it does.
Well, it sounds a lot better.
I think
Somebody's
it's
trying.
Alright.
If somebody's trying to call in on, you got to call. Hold on. I'm trying to take the phone calls tonight on set up a different way. All right, hold on 1 second. We got people calling in already. I want to get this first phone call. Hold on 1 second.
What do we got?
All right.
Maybe you can answer some questions because I know some people are calling in and they want to know some questions and shit. Yo, call me on my. I don't know if Skype. This fucking Skype sucks, man. You work on something for fucking 9 hours, like it doesn't matter. I swear, I want to fucking kill the motherfuckers at Skype.
Put a Skype.
I hope everybody at fucking Skype gets AIDS.
Stop.
I know it's always something with Skype.
It really is, man. It fucking ruins everything.
Frustrating.
God damn.
God.
All right, anyway.
So you want to hear my story of my wonderful day?
Let's hear it.
So the girls started doing homeschooling today, remote learning on the computer. So one's laptop was fried. I don't know what's wrong with it. Basically, the hard drive's fucked. So that was a whole tobacco. And then that same child was on the trampoline with her iPhone, and she jumped on it and cracked it into smithereens.
Oh.
And then she had no social outlet at all. Poor kid. But you know what?
I go crazy.
Oh my God, she went nuts. And then, well, she really didn't. She was more upset. Like, she wasn't freaking out, like, but she was like disappointed. So I did the, you have the warrant, the insurance shit. So I go on, I do the whole thing. And do you know that there was an option to have it delivered to the house today? Like, I got the freaking replacement phone in 3 hours.
That's
delivered
amazing.
To my front door. I couldn't believe it.
That's quality service.
Yeah, it was one day. That's weird shit. All right, let me try to take this call here.
All right.
I think they might be muted now. Hold on. Hello, caller. Who do we got? Unmute. Is somebody muted? Yo, what is up with Skype? Is there like thousands of people on Skype right now?
I think we have somebody on the line.
All right, yeah, we got somebody. Who do we got here?
You're live.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, this is Haley. I have a question considering the virus. So, a lot of people have been using facial masks, and I'm just wondering, do they last for a long period of time, the ones that are disposable, or do they only last for a couple of hours? Just to protect ourselves.
That's a good question.
They're really like a one-time use, but I mean, the nurses in the hospital right now are using.
What you mean, like the cloth ones, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really supposed to be like a one-time use, but I guess in these times,
Yeah,
you're really not protecting yourself.
Some people are
by
reusing them. Some people are reusing them.
Yeah, but Ken,
they
listen,
have to because they ran out of them.
If you're healthy, listen to me.
Yeah.
If you're healthy and you're using that,
you're
not protecting yourself. You're protecting.
I agree.
If you're that's honestly right now for healthcare workers, for you to put a mask on like that and to go to the store with a mask if you're not sick, you're wasting supplies that could be utilized by people who actually need to use it to protect a loved one in their house, because they come down with say you come down with the coronavirus and we don't have access to a surgical mask for you to wear to be able to walk from your bedroom to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You could cough in the hallway and it goes all over the place. And because you didn't have a surgical mask, supplies, literally right now, my nurse friends who are in the hospitals, it's no joke. Their
that's crazy.
Supplies. You're supposed to, an N95 mask is supposed to be also a use it and dispose of it.
Yeah.
They're literally using those one per day.
The fuck, man.
You're not supposed to go in one room and be able to use that in another room, and they're being forced to have to do that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Literally, what's going to happen is these nurses and doctors and hospital staff, they're all going to get sick.
Yeah,
I heard the mask itself can contain the virus too, right?
Yeah. But the virus. But listen, the virus can't move on its own. It has to be pushed into a mucus area, which is your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and your
but
asshole.
if someone coughs in a room that you're in,
if somebody,
it's going to remain airborne for a short period of time, which I don't know. They say anywhere it could stay in the air, but they don't really know. But let's just say, for the sake of not knowing, it could stay in the air from 30 minutes to 3 hours. Just say.
Yeah, I've heard
really
3 hours.
What?
I've heard somebody say that the droplets stay in the air for about 3 hours, which is a long time.
So, like, really, honestly, like, this whole social distancing and, like, is it really going to help you? Yeah, it'll help minimize, but if you're, like, waiting online at fucking McDonald's to pick up your order and you didn't go to the drive-thru or wherever you end up going, and the person who walked in the door before you coughed and is positive, you're going to breathe that in.
Right, you're just walking right
like,
through
it doesn't really matter.
Out of it.
So really, if you like, I don't want to like frighten people, but if you are immunocompromised or you have any of those ailments that could put you in jeopardy, stay the fuck home. Don't leave.
Definitely.
It's just stupid.
It is foolish.
Like our daughter just found out her friend was tested today because her aunt tested positive and she was around her within the last 14 days. Meanwhile, her dad's home going through chemo, so she had a slight fever. She didn't even go over 100, but she was 99 and change. But she has a cough, and they, on the side of caution, sent her to get tested because they don't want her exposing her father, who literally could contract this and die.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yo,
and now
man.
now that's where the little one started saying, okay, well, what if now the older one gets it and she exposed the whole house right now? Like that, she's there. All these kids are freaking
Imagine being a child and exposing that to an adult and they actually pass away, like the guilt.
No, man, I can't
that
imagine
comes
it. I can't imagine it, man. I can't.
Crazy.
It's unreal.
It's too close, man. Shit's too close.
Yeah. But you know what? I do have faith in humanity. We've always been able to bounce back.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody needs to come together on this one.
I don't know, man.
Fuck the politics. Fuck all that other shit.
I agree with that, but then you
I
get
think
assholes like
this was
Cuomo and no De Blasio coming on fucking air, and all he's doing is taking the chance to just bash Trump. Let me just bash Trump right now.
God.
Let me just rip him a shreds.
Oh my God, that was
brother
so
battle.
bad today.
No, it
Did you
wasn't.
guys
No, it
see
wasn't even
that?
Cuomo. But no, I'm talking about what's his name. It was De Blasio, man. He just
He's
uses.
fighting
Oh, he's a
Cuomo.
piece
He
of
uses
shit.
he uses a press conference on coronavirus and what's going on for a chance to let me just bash the president.
Well, you know what, Kenny, though, in his I don't want to say in his defense because I would not want to defend him because I don't like him at all. But New York State has the most cases out of the whole entire United States.
Shannon, Trump is sending a fucking
New York City has
boat, a fucking hospital boat that is going to be able to take everybody in. And this guy is acting like he did nothing, Trump. Like Trump's done nothing.
Right.
He was acting like Trump did nothing.
I know. No matter how he responds and what he does.
Shannon,
I don't even think it matters
Listen,
if
Shannon,
it's Trump or not.
Shannon, you can
People
worry
are
and
gonna-
shit, but this guy was doing more than worrying. He was like, Trump has done nothing right. He has done nothing right so far at all. This is bullshit. This is not
I
right.
feel like I'm watching a fucking movie.
I know it's a fucked
A lot
up
of
movie.
people have been saying that lately.
It's a fucked
It's
And
up
you know,
movie.
I feel like the numbers are way off.
Hashtag, I
Because if
feel
you
like
watch
it's a
different
movie.
channels or, you know, you check out different sources, the numbers are all different as far as the deaths and the amount of cases.
Because I think it's
Hashtag,
updated so rapidly.
I feel like it's a different movie. I do.
Hey guys,
Hey,
hello.
Oh,
Oh shit, you still here? Hey, what's up?
yeah, the caller's still on the line.
Sorry.
Okay, I just want to say thank you for answering my question.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you.
don't use it
thank
That
unless
was a good question.
Have a good night. And be safe. And wash your hands. And
Hey, everyone in the chat, make sure you share this, the link on Twitter, because some reason it's not.
yeah, they're blocking me.
I'm
They're
like
shadow
sharing
banning
it
us.
with everyone on YouTube that we went live. So
They're shadow banning us.
Just
Listen, it is
share
what
it.
it is,
Shadow ban.
man.
Yep.
It is what it is, man. I get the message. I understand. I get the message.
Hated by YouTube.
I get the message.
What?
None. The fucking shadow ban of the it's like fucking ridiculous.
Every time the live stream is put out, it's always hidden, so people can't find.
This has only happened lately. This has only happened in the last two times we.
Is it because you have coronavirus as your hashtag?
It might be, man. I mean, maybe they're blocking all this shit
Maybe
from.
you should test it tomorrow and do
I
something.
I already did another. I set up another stream to go live.
Right.
And I left all that out of it on purpose. And I put nothing in there. I just put a stupid little title and blah, blah, blah.
And you can't see it?
Nope.
Wow.
Can't see it. Yeah. And then let me
SC Steve is in the chat saying, "Who's this caller? Fuck off."
Jeez.
God, so hateful. I swear.
Even in
I think he's angry. He
asshole.
wants a wrench.
God.
Wrench up. Yes.
You want a ring, Steve? You want a ring? You want a room for? If I gave you a wrench, God, there'd be a fucking war.
Oh, forget it.
Jesus Christ. You don't want a wrench, bro. You really want fucking responsibility to having one? What's the sense? It's not fun.
Did you guys see what happened with the Cuomo brothers?
No,
what happened?
What are you talking about? I don't know. No, what exactly are you talking about?
It was so weird.
They really were?
Oh, it was hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, you should have got a clip of that, Kenny. Yeah,
Daddy doesn't like me. Daddy hates
Yeah,
me.
I think you should bring that up when you get a chance. It's pretty funny.
God. Wow.
Yeah.
I can bring it up right now. Hold on.
Yeah, they got real personal.
So do you really think they're going to close everything down?
He keeps saying he's not doing
saying
it.
You don't show in my sub list. See?
Yeah, I know. I told you.
I know.
Shadow banning us.
Yeah. So make sure you guys tweet it out that we're live, because I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Very strange.
Yep.
Very crazy. Why is SC Steve saying so a commercial every 10 minutes? What do you mean there's a commercial? What?
Foxy. Shannon, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Don't try to make sense
I
of
know.
it.
I stupidly fucking read what he said like an idiot. Fell right into it.
You know
but
what?
Anyway.
You know what, mods? If he keeps talking, ban him. Shut your mouth and have fun.
Oh.
Ban him.
Oh my God.
No,
Somebody
come on, SC Steve. What
that
do you want to come on?
shooting their gun off.
You want to come on, SC Steve? What do you want? You want your voice to be heard? Is that what it is? You got itchy balls? Oh, you want to be heard? Come on, call in. Let's see how the EMS guys are doing in this state of. We're hearing from a nurse. Let's hear from the EMS guy now. How's it out? How's it out on the road for guys like you right now? Is it rough?
Yeah, he's got to have it rough.
Yeah,
right
are you
now.
getting some corona people? Like, what's the deal,
not
man?
He's not an EMS. He's
No?
no, he transports people. He's an ambulance driver.
Oh.
He doesn't do urgent calls. Come on.
He ain't carrying hearts.
No.
So he just wheels the bed into the hospital.
Yeah. He does transport.
Oh, that's pretty simple.
Really?
Right? Because if that's how he met his buddy.
Yeah, that's
He's-
right. Because yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So he's not answering emergent calls, I don't think.
Sleepy Never in the chat said, if they close fast food or Walmart, it's a wrap for the hood. Now that's interesting to think about, because I think a lot of people will be outraged.
It'd be a wrap for everybody.
Yeah, because it's going to get to a point where people say, you know what, I'm not staying in my fucking house anymore. I don't give a shit.
Oh my God. Well, tomorrow it's supposed to be 75 degrees here. I'm ready to take the kids and drive to the beach.
Is it really supposed to be that much?
It's supposed to be 75 degrees tomorrow.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. And then it's going to be on Sunday night. It's going to be 30 something again. It's so weird.
Well, I think it's that a lot of people right now are taking their kids to the park or the beach or just to try to get some sun because they get bored. And it's like, what are you going to do?
I know, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Right, but for all these people out there that think the toilet paper, paper towels, and like everything is going to run and dry, and we're not going to have any more food, and a lot of people are predicting like the apocalypse, the end of the world. We're not even close. Well, not even close.
There's a guy I watch on YouTube. I said it yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was like, "This is it. All the people are in their bunkers."
Yeah, they're nuts.
I'm like, what
they're
the
fucking
fuck?
insane.
What is this guy saying, man? He's like, all these people are in their bunkers. Get gold, get this, get that, buy it now. I'm telling you right now.
They say the same thing every year. Okay, go buy precious metals. The dollar's going to collapse. The economy's going to crash. Everybody's going to get nuked. And every year is a prophecy, and it never came true.
Lo, you seem to think everything's going to be perfectly fine.
I do.
So you think
it always has been.
No problem at all.
Oh, can you tell me when the world ended?
All good to go, huh?
It hasn't ended yet?
No, I don't mean like end, but I mean like we're
I'm saying a lot of people are actually taking it that far. I mean, it's a virus. We had Ebola, which is way worse. I think we've been through a lot of hurdles as far as being a human.
Yeah.
So it's not like this is something that we can't handle. And that's why they said a lot of people that are over 80
but listen,
are the ones that are actually dying.
I understand what you're saying, but you're acting like nothing's going to happen bad. Like, dude, there's going to be a lot of people.
Well, it already is happening.
There's going to be a lot of people. But before it's all said and done, there's going to be a lot of people dead. A lot. Okay? A lot. All right, call in right now. If you want to call in, I'm pretty sure I can answer your calls now with no problem. I have it set up. I was just working on it. That's why I wasn't saying anything. But yeah, we were getting tons of phone calls, and I can't answer it. But now I can, I think. So if you want to call in again, we're good.
Right. When we had thousands and millions of people die from other viruses and, epidemics and pandemics, what was the difference back then as opposed to now, except that we're locked in our house, people are glued to their cell phone and that they have nothing better to do. So they're going insane.
Yeah. All right. Let me accept this. Hello. Hello, you're on the Foul Mounts Network. Hello?
Hey, man.
Who did?
This kid?
What do we got?
This kid. Who's this?
Hey, man. Silver Rule. How you doing,
yeah,
man?
I'm sure it is, Kermie. I can hear your voice from a mile away there. SC fucking Kermie.
Cool.
Man, that man's just next door to me sleeping, man.
Is he really, Kermie?
Hey, man. What
Hey, man, you sound too much like Kermit the Frog. I mean, you can't tell me you don't sound like Kermit just a little.
You sound like YR now.
Do I?
Yo.
Foul Mounts Network.
Oh, shit. Who do we got here?
Oh, shit. We got the Truth Seeker. What's going on, guys?
Truth Seeker.
Long time.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? We got Foul Play up and going again?
Come on.
Yeah.
I got to hear Truth Seeker's opinion on this.
Hey, Lucky. What's up, man?
What's going on?
How you been,
Nothing
dude?
much, man. Just trying to make things through. Trying to get by.
How are you and your family holding up?
We're doing good. We're holding up. We're getting ready. Getting supplies ready as needed, just in case there's any problems.
Yeah.
Hitting off the stores. So far, so good. I also have not just for me and my family, but I have to look out for my mother and her mother. So gotta make sure everybody's packed and they're a little older, so they're quarantined in the house.
Yeah, man. No joke.
But I agree with Lucky. I think I think a lot of this has to do with bullshit. It's a lot of hype.
Thank you.
I don't think it's going to kill anywhere as near the amount as the regular flu does. Not even close. And
exactly.
We just have to really just keep our heads cool.
But wait, can I just tell you guys, you do realize that when you say the flu, that's different strains of the flu all put into one. What we're talking about is one strain of the coronavirus. So it's very skewed.
It's very aggressive and it does
But it's
spread
very
quick.
skewed when you say just like the flu, because how many strains of the flu are there? You have to think of it that way.
I know it's
too.
more aggressive. I know, I agree that it's more aggressive than the regular flu, but compared to other pandemics and problems, I just think it's a drop in the bucket. You know, I don't want to be insensitive to people because people are going to lose their lives and get hurt, but it's really not a lot when you compare it to the millions and millions of people in the country and in the world.
Right, it's like sending soldiers out to war. You know, we lose soldiers in war.
Yeah,
but the sad thing is,
but it happens.
But the sad thing is, these soldiers that we're going to lose are going to be people that are our parents and elderly that built this country and shit. Because in Italy right now, that's who's dying.
I'm saying humanity
in Italy, that's who's dying right now.
Fight.
That's who's dying right now in Italy. It's the older people. It's all the older people. So there are some young people that are sick too, and pretty fucked up.
I just feel.
You know,
I just feel like it was always they're always an issue with the old people and the sick and the health related. They're always going to be a target.
Yeah,
they're always going to be at a higher risk.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
man.
what do you see as the outcome?
It's been crazy. I've been working in the city. You know, I work in the city every day.
Yeah, how's the city been, man? How has New York City been?
Dead.
The city that never sleeps,
dead.
huh? You know, it's the city that never sleeps, huh? It's taking a nap.
Yeah, it's taking a big nap. It's quiet. The traffic, you can fly right in, fly right out.
Wow, that's crazy. That right there is crazy.
I know. I get around faster than I ever did. Jobs have been canceled left and right. As of last week, last Thursday, last Friday, getting ready for my weekend schedule, and everything was ready to go for the next couple of weeks. And then all the jobs just started dropping one by one.
Fuck,
yeah, these executives don't want. I work at a lot of executive banks, and like high end, like trader floors.
Yeah,
and they don't want any contractors anywhere near the building or anywhere in it.
Holy shit, man!
Yeah. So I don't know when it's going to recover. It's going to take a few months.
Wow, man. See, this is putting motherfuckers like this is hurting every facet of life, man. This shit, even if it isn't what they say the disease is, some people and some countries what they show. I mean, there was trucks of dead people the other day I saw videos of. So I mean, obviously it's a real deal thing, but you know, this is, even if it's not real like that over here and it doesn't get like that, it's still making people lose their jobs. People are fucking, I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy what the fuck has happened in the last 2 weeks. It's insane. Right. And everybody keeps saying it's like a movie.
In the chat that this is supposedly planned to push vaccinations on the people.
Yo, man, that could be, man, because they are saying shit like that. Like, they were saying, like, certain celebrities that don't admit to fucking, being pedophiles and all this and that, then they're not going to get vaccinated and they're going to die and shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, some of these people really could think some shit up, man. But, you know, imagine some of this shit was real. Like, holy fuck. You know?
Yeah, there are a lot of conspiracies out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them right now. There is a lot.
What we see right now in the news, and then what's in the back world, the underground world.
Yeah, and you know what? You can't blame people for thinking, because it's like you just can't blame people for thinking, because anything's possible.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot been going on the past few years about possibly this being a clearing of all the the high-profile people that are criminals.
Well, can I tell you this? All right, so I told Lucky Low about this, all right, and I haven't really talked about it yet on air, and I wanted to say it while you're here, while I got you on the line.
Okay.
By the way, everybody, this is Truth Seeker, who was in our chat for years when we first started out on YouTube and everything. This guy was in our chat, always at our, in our shows and talking, and And he also has some cool shit on Twitter. If you go check out his Twitter, which is Truth Seeker on Twitter, right? What else is it exactly on Twitter?
Yeah, you got to go to @TruthSeeker2160.
Go to that and go check him out because he has some really, really cool shit that he actually found out about and stuff. What? What? What happened? No, there's no way. What the fuck happened? Oh my God! So, are you still there, Truth Seeker?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, apparently we lost everybody on Skype, but so I got to get back into Skype real quick. Hold on. But I'll tell you what happened.
All right.
I'll tell you right now what I was talking about real quick. I was having a dream, right? And in this dream, right, I was in somebody's like Uber. Okay? I was in like a Uber, right? And the guy that was driving me, right, was like, "Hey, you know, it's kind of crazy. All these people dead, you know, and not around anymore." And I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm putting this fucking code in right now, and it's fucking distracting me. Hold on.
All right.
Okay. This guy's looking in the rearview mirror all weird at me and shit, right? In my dream, okay? It's in a dream. I'm in an Uber, right? And I'm fucking sitting there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, you know, this guy's like, "Hey, what's up? You know, what's going on?" I'm like, "What's up?" And I don't know, man. What is up with this shit, dude? What is going on with this? Why can't I...
Did you cough on him?
Why won't this let me join the call with them? Shannon, are you guys still on a call together? Oh, you're not? You guys aren't in the room? Like, you're separate, right? No, I'll call you. All right, so anyway, I'm calling Lucky Low now. Hold on. Low.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, man. I don't know what's up with this shit, dude. It just booted you guys right off. It booted judges you guys, bro. It judges
Right,
you.
now it's just me and you.
Yeah. And Truth Seeker. And we got to get Shannon in here.
Yep.
Shannon, call me. So anyway, all right. So I'm in this guy's fucking Uber, right? Okay?
Yeah.
And Shannon, you in here?
Hi. Yeah.
All right, good. All right, so I'm in this guy's Uber, and he keeps looking at me in the rear. And I told Lucky Low about the stream. This guy keeps looking at me in the rearview mirror and shit, and he's driving me somewhere, right? And he goes like this to me. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
What about you, Truth Seeker?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a little muffled, but I can hear you.
All right, so listen. So this guy, he's looking at me in the rearview mirror and shit, and he goes, "Yo, it's kind of weird not having all these people around, right?" And I was like, "Yeah," kind of like I knew what he was talking about. And he's like, and he goes, "Well, it's weird that everybody over the age of 70 is gone." And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty fucked up." And he goes, "Yeah, it's horrible that all these families had so many people that died. You know, parents wiped out and just, you know, all this shit." And he's like, you look at the flip side of that and it's really good. And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, since there's no more people over the age of like 70, 75 years old, like half the billionaires died in the world. Half the fucking businesses are now owned from other people. Half the fucking economy is fucking unbelievable. Houses and billions of dollars were like put back into the country and back into the infrastructure and back into like, you know, low income housing and people and jobs. There was more jobs. There was more everything." And the guy was like, "Are you one of these people that thought it was for the best, or did you think it was a bad thing about like what happened?" And I was like thinking like, how could you even think of that, man? Like, it's a fucking bad thing, obviously, bro. Like,
right.
I would rather live in the world that I was in than this world where all these people are fucking gone and dead, you know? And it was just like a conversation that I had with this guy, and he was just like, you know, and this happened. I guess everybody's stressed out about this shit, but they really don't realize it. especially the people.
Well, that's the thing about it, but that's where all the theories come from.
Yes, but especially the people that are being affected by it. Like, you know, like you said, Truth Seeker, you said you went into work, you flew into the city like for the first time ever, and you were blah, 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 and this and that. But yet, that shit's on your mind that your mother's at home and you.
Yeah,
you know,
normally I would love that. But now it just feels weird to me.
Yes, it's like, give me the traffic, give me my people back, give me my fucking real life back again, man, because it's only been a week, okay? Or 2 weeks, a week and a half, whatever it may be. It's fucked up here in New York, and I don't know how it is for you people elsewhere, but it's fucked up here. Things are so different. And these people keep saying this is the new reality. Now, fuck that, dude. I don't want this to be the new reality. My kids are cooped up in the house. They don't want to fucking be in here. We had a laptop blow up on us today, and then a cell phone was used for a fucking trampoline earlier today. A cell phone was used for a trampoline earlier today. Okay, and don't ask, and don't tell me how the fuck a guy can deliver a fucking iPhone in the middle of all this shit that's going on, all this closures, all this shit that's going on. But an iPhone's here an hour and a half after one breaks. How is that possible?
Because more people are doing deliveries now.
The fuck?
Yeah, well, because not many people are buying phones in this, like, you
That's
know?
true.
Weird shit, though, man. I'm like, yeah, they could sure get the fucking iPhone here with no problem, huh? But can't go over the bridge soon.
Right. Well, it makes people think, and that's why all these different conspiracies are coming at the same time.
Yeah, like,
everybody thinks something else.
They're saying that the bridges are going to be closed.
Real answers,
dude. They said to make sure that you go for food tonight because guess what? You ain't getting none tomorrow. They're going to be putting all these closures and they're going to be shutting shit down starting tomorrow. Get your shit. You heard this, right? Everybody's talking about it. They're mailing it everywhere on fucking Twitter.
I just come from the store.
Yep, and everybody's like saying it now.
Shop because I know it's eventually they're going to say, listen, you can't leave the state, and then everybody's going to hit the store.
Are they really going to say you can't leave the state, dude?
Well,
because
if
that happens,
the state, it doesn't matter. They still have to be able to transport food through
Shannon,
the border.
Shannon, we had a hurricane here. Shannon, we had a hurricane here. We had a hurricane here, and you couldn't even get gas for a fucking month.
What you're saying is stupid.
You couldn't even get gas for a month.
Kenny, that's a fucking different story, Ken.
It was a hurricane. It was a fucking hurricane.
Oh my god.
What are you saying? Oh my god, am I lying?
Listen to me. If they close the fucking borders, the government still would have to let trucks transport supplies between each state.
Yep.
Do you realize that they would have to do that?
Yes, I get that.
So
Of
what are you
course they're
saying?
gonna. Of course they're gonna do that, Shannon. No shit.
Okay. So
no shit.
What's the run to a supermarket for?
Can you tell me why they weren't able to bring gas into our towns after the hurricane happened?
Because of everything was fucked up on the ports of all the, like, around the tri-state area, Ken?
What do you mean?
Really?
Like you're saying there was damage?
Yeah.
Shannon, they could have filled up 1 million gas stations on Hempstead Turnpike, and they didn't. There was nothing wrong with Hempstead Turnpike.
Okay.
They were rationing gas out. Do you guys not remember this?
Yes, I do remember that.
But then now they have generators.
Okay, so
I remember it too well.
I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers are not prepared for, like, if they shut down shit. Like, if they say you're not allowed to go in and out of state, people are not prepared for that.
If they're going to
what do you need
send
to
you
leave the state
money,
for your essentials? What do you need to leave New York
Right,
State
but if
for
they-
yours?
think about it, Ken. If they're going to send you money, they want you to put it back into the economy.
No, they're
So
not going to send
you're
us
gonna
money.
Be able to buy things.
Shannon found out, like, we're probably not going to be eligible for that
No,
money.
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't
There
know.
is a threshold.
No, I had heard that we should be getting 1,000 per adult and 500 per kid. You could probably get about 3,000 per household.
Man, that would be fucking nice. And they want us to spend that shit, like, right away. They're like,
Right.
yeah, as
And
soon
the
as you
stores
get
that are
it,
closed. And the stores that are closed and you can't get into. Ken, think
As soon
of that.
as you
Hello.
get it, spend it online, Shannon.
Let's
Have you
send
ever
the
heard of
American
online?
family of four
Have you ever heard of online,
$3,000
Shannon?
that they can't spend
Shannon?
at the grocery store
Home Shopping
or the
Network,
liquor store.
schmuck.
Come on.
Home Shopping Network, moron.
Does that make sense?
Thank you. Home Shopping Network. Brr.
But not if you can't travel through the borders, right?
what do you mean?
Like they're going
What
to
does that
let
have to do
people
with it?
deliver Amazon? Like,
That
that's what
would
you're
probably be
saying.
the
The
first
same
thing.
shit that you're saying.
That'd probably be
You're
the first
saying-
thing they let him deliver.
Right, but you're contraindicating what you're saying. Like, why do you have to run to the fucking grocery store if the border's closed?
I never said that.
that's what you were implying.
That's not what I was implying at all. I was saying they were having problems bringing anything into us after this hurricane, and it wasn't because the streets
but that
were
was
blocked.
so different. It wasn't a fucking pandemic.
It shows, and
Danny.
I'm trying to point out to you that they are unprepared no matter what the fuck happens.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I don't like to rely on anybody for anything, but even though I assume that they're gonna keep the trucks keep coming in, but I just don't want to take that chance.
Yeah, what happens if they don't? Why do you think people are stocking up on shit? Because what happens if they don't? You know what I mean? If they don't, and they're like, yo, gotta fend for yourself, you know?
Yeah. When that stuff was going on with Sandy, the gas. I remember waiting online forever
that was-
trying to get
that was
gas, trying to
crazy.
go back gas stations, waiting for deliveries, in the pitch black.
Yeah.
They lost all the electric on the south side.
Oh, that was
of Long
terrible.
Island.
Yeah, thank God it's nothing. I mean, you know,
And then we
hopefully.
get hit with a nor'easter on top of it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we did.
Right? It snowed. Everybody, not only they had no electric, we were sitting in snow.
Yeah,
It was
that
cold.
sucked.
And that's all we need right now, so some bullshit like that to happen.
Yeah, that sucked, man. You're right. That was bad. Now every house that's next to the water on Long Island is on fucking stilts because of that day. Every fucking house now is on stilts. Every fucking house over there is on stilts. You know?
Yeah. I came close to it. The water came all the way up to Merrick Road, Montauk Highway, and came up to my front door and then receded.
Damn.
That's how close it was. It came to my door.
Fuck that, dude. People who've
And then
been through
backed off 'cause
floods.
they know.
I
They know
feel
about me.
I feel it for people who've been through floods, man. That's no joke to go through, man. Like if to see your shit laying there in water just floating by you is like it's gotta suck. You know?
Yeah.
That's gotta
People
suck.
walking around like zombies
Yeah, dude.
for a while.
Let me tell you, I went to the
That's how it
doctor's
is in the city,
office.
man. People walking around with their heads down. They're not looking at you. They're not trying to talk your way. Or
Yeah,
breathe
dude,
your
I
way.
know. Well, dude, that's what I was going to tell
Somebody
you.
hold your breath.
That's what I was going to tell you. I went to my doctor's office today, dude. It was weird. They told me yesterday, they said, you have an appointment for tomorrow, right? I'm like, yeah. They're like, when you come here, call us on the phone. I'm like, okay. So I get there. I call him on the phone, and she's like, okay, Kenny, I signed you in. We're going to call you when we want you to come up. Stay in your car till then. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. And I look out, all these people, and there's people sitting in their cars all over the fucking place waiting to go to the doctor's. I'm like, what the fuck? This is the new waiting room, you know? And then they called me in, and it was weird, dude. They had a line on the floor, okay? They were all in, like, masks, okay? This is a back doctor, dude. You know, it's like you guys act like you do surgery here. I understand people are taking precaution, but Jesus. So I walked in and there was a line on the floor and it said, stand here. And I'm like, what am I on, fucking stage at the Oscars? I got a fucking star on the floor telling me where to stand so I can, what the fuck is going on here? And she was like, literally didn't touch anything. They made it so you don't have to touch anything, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything is automatic now in this building where you walk up to a door and it opens. That's the way it should all be.
Taking the prescriptions, you know, they don't have to sign for prescriptions.
No, you don't even need to do that anymore, man. Like it's you literally like it's all automated, and I think this is when shit like this happens. And tell me if I'm right or wrong. And Lucky Low, listen, I want you to tell me if I'm right or wrong. When shit like this happens, when you have like war, and the president already said this is like war, and it is like war. Okay, this is like war. We're at war with a fucking with an enemy. All right, and there's going to be deaths. There's going to be people who lose their lives with this shit. But anyway,
doubt about it.
we are at war, and they were saying something like, fucking, when you're at war, you know, like, you learn things. You learn how to do things that you didn't push when you weren't at war. So, like, for instance, you learn how to go that extra mile for technology to make it better because of the situations we're in, or you know how to push medicines because, you know, everything happens during wartime. So my point is, the way that
even economic wise.
Yeah, exactly. And my point is right now, this is what's going to happen. Right now, they keep saying everything's going to change. After 9/11, everything changed security-wise and all life-wise. Everything changed. Boom, one day it changed, right? Some shit changed for the better, some didn't. The same thing's going to happen with this. This is going to change the whole entire like health, the way that we do health in America, the way that we do everything health-wise and science-wise in America now is going to be different after this. Everything. Because there was no plan for this.
To a certain extent.
There was no plan for this, dude. There was no plan for this.
I agree with Truth Seeker as far as what he was saying earlier about people just having their heads in the sand, you know, if you were asleep before, now you definitely woke the fuck up now. You know, like it's something that people can't turn their head and ignore.
Watch out.
Yeah, but people went from like fucking 0 to like 150 on a
Right.
scale of 100. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, you know, it's needed. It's like a smack in the face for people who just ignore and act like it's not actually real and it's not happening. Now it's kind of like you're confronted with it.
Right.
You have to
Well,
face,
that's like
you know,
these kids
face it
that
head
are
on.
out there fucking partying for spring break. It's like they don't give a fuck. They're out there partying and having a great time. But like if they brought this home to their mother and then she was dying a week later, then they're gonna fucking take it serious. You know what I mean? And I'm
That's
telling
the
you,
worst that-
that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen,
if I wanna take-
dude. That's what's gonna happen. Some people are gonna pay
When they
for
get-
their negligence on
When
this.
somebody gets sick, they're going to feel it, or economic-wise, if it affects their pockets, then they're going to feel it.
Yeah.
I'm going to come out of this a different person because, like you said, now you're having that wartime mentality now.
Yeah.
Where you're going to watch what you spend. You're going to say, you know what, let me save that, see how far I can stretch that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like your grandparents type of thinking.
Yeah, it is.
know?
It is,
Because
man.
we're going to have a depression type of recession type of thinking.
Dude, and you know what? It's
And I'm
definitely
I'm
coming.
gonna come out of it and make myself better out of this. And
They wiped out the
I'm stocked
fucking.
and ready for the next fucking.
Dude, they
economic
wiped out the
problem.
gains in the last fucking 3-4 years that we had on the stock market that was starting to go back up. Everything's starting to go back up. Jobs starting to come back. All this shit starting to move along.
I haven't checked my 401 yet, but I think
Everything's-
my 401k took a big hit. I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
It
pay
just took a
attention
hit
to
in
that.
2008 from the last economic crash.
Fucking sucks,
So
man.
you know, that
Yeah.
crashed, and I had a meeting today with my job, and they were, you know, they want to close the company and take guys out of the union, and it's a whole big thing.
Jesus, man.
So yeah, it's affecting. It definitely has an effect.
Yeah, man.
But-
it's-
It does.
I'm
I
gonna come-
think a
I'm
lot
gonna
of people's
come out of
faith
this
is being
better.
tested right now.
Well,
And I think.
that's.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
No, I was going to say, and this is just a time where you have to make a decision, and
It's a
you can look
test.
at the glass half full, or you can look at it half empty. You know, like it's all a matter of
It's a
perspective
test,
and how
man.
you want. If you're grateful to be alive, or you know what have you. But
Yeah, this is
I try to be positive.
This is a test, man. This is a big test for a lot of people. Like, are you going to take this shit serious? Because I'll tell you what, if you let down your guard and you're like, and you have like an elderly person that you watch or someone you love, your parents or somebody who's like 70, 80 years old, heart issues, this or that, and you take your guard down for a minute and you get sloppy and you're like, I touched the store, I touched this person, I touched that person, and I have corona probably, and then you give it to them, the odds are they're going to die. So,
See,
like,
but
people
just
are going to be some
thinking
upset
that way could
motherfuckers.
get you sick, though.
Yeah, but
Just
dude, that's the
thinking
truth.
about
Don't
every
let down.
move you make.
Don't let down your guard, man. Especially if you're watching older people and you're responsible for an older person and you're taking care of them, dude. It's no joke. Like, I'm fucking nervous about bringing this into
Right,
my
but
parents'
the
house.
stress and the panic alone could get somebody sick.
Dude, yes, I understand that, but this is something that's legit you got to worry about. Like, if I brought this into my parents' house who live alone, it's just them two. If I brought this into their house, odds on my mother would die. I don't know my father would. He'd probably make it, but odds on my mother ain't going to make it. Okay? And I'd be responsible then for her death because I'd be a dumb fuck who brought it into her house like a fucking idiot. This is serious. That part of it's serious. If you don't know any old people, then you're all right. You ain't got shit to worry about. Don't worry about nothing. And there's some people out there that don't have to worry about nothing.
As of right now, I don't know anybody personally that has it yet. But I'm sure eventually I will.
I do. And you know what? Now I'm waiting to hear if this person has it or not. Because if they do, then that means my daughter had direct contact with them. What the fuck does that mean now for me? Now I'm not going to be able to see my fucking family, my mother and father for fucking weeks now until I get better if I have it. Am I going to be all right if I get it? I don't know. I don't fucking know if I'll be all right. There's people who died at 45 from this already and younger.
Or you might not show any symptoms.
You know, I've been taking precautions just to be careful.
Right, they can't
And,
hurt.
you know,
They
like
can't
I'm
hurt.
really not worried about it, but I'm taking these extra precautions. But I told people, honestly, I just don't want to hear my wife tell me, I told you so. You went out and you worked anyway and you got sick. That's my main focus, to not hear I told you so.
Yeah, I don't want to, dude. I'm afraid because my job. It seems like they're bullshitting, and it seems like a lot of people are. I spoke to some people that work in different fields than I do, that are telling me their jobs are they're not doing the right thing, and I'm like, are you serious? They're telling you the workforce should only be at 25% capacity, okay? 25% capacity. Why the fuck do some jobs have way more than that? It's ridiculous, man. You got to fucking go by what they tell you to do, or else it's just going to spread. Dude, I saw this job. I saw this job being done, like construction site, right? Driving home on the Parkway yesterday. There were like 100 men gathered around like a foreman talking, and I'm like, look at these idiots. They're all gathered around each other. They tell you don't stand in a fucking crowd like that, dude. The fuck is wrong with people? The fuck?
You know, it's just interesting, and I like to know too, maybe if certain people are possibly immune to it, and you know who is it targeting exactly? Because I saw a study that said that people that have A positive blood are, you know, more susceptible to the virus, you know, as far as they know right now.
Shannon, do you know anything about that?
So as they do more studies,
yeah, they said that people with O, are more immune to it than people A or AB. Yeah, that's what I said because I'm O also. I'm O positive.
I wonder what I am.
But who knows? But you know, that's like a small scale study, and that's, you know, not very accurate. They don't really know.
We don't know for sure
about it now. Yeah. But that's how it was looking. I think it was only like 250 people that they.
See, the thing that I'm worried about is that they're trying to go so quick to make a vaccine that you don't know what you're putting into your body.
Well, yeah.
But the president said that one drug. But the president said that one drug that they do have that has been reacting pretty good to the virus, that it's already been out on the market and they know it doesn't kill people.
Yeah,
so
they
at
use
least,
it for I think it's malaria.
Yeah, so at least we got that going for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
If it's effective.
Yeah.
I also heard that they were treating it with high doses of vitamin C. Vitamin C. Yeah, vitamin C.
Usually, if you do high dosage of SC Steve, it normally bangs out a virus right away and kills it.
Come on.
Sure.
Jesus.
No, I'm just kidding. Sure.
He said
got to
that
boost your immune
YouTube
system.
timed him out. Is that true?
I swear to God, I didn't time nobody out.
YouTube. Kenny, I didn't say you.
YouTube, I'm sorry. I thought you said me. You went out. Calm down, killer. Jesus Christ. Told you, some people are stressed out. They don't even realize that their pussies are fucking all in a panty bunch. Jesus Christ. He said that YouTube, listen, I got news for you. Somebody told me that YouTube, this is what it is. My friend was on our show or on another show or on some other show. I don't know if it was ours or some other show, honestly. But he was on something. I don't think it was ours. And he made a comment to somebody about Trump. And all of a sudden, YouTube started talking to him. YouTube.
What?
I swear to God, Shannon. And when he checked it, it legit was YouTube. Like it went back to their.
Are you sure?
I swear to God, it was legit. YouTube talked to them, and they said they asked him a question or something. I wish I can get him on the phone right now to tell us about it. Yeah, I swear to God. And then he said that after that, everything that he said in that chat was muted. Not muted, but you couldn't see it. Nobody could see it. Like it wasn't like it was being timed out, or it was something like that where you get timed out, or your messages get timed out. It just was not computing.
Well, you
it
know
just
what
was
that
not coming up.
That somebody probably reported him, because I read something about in this time that there's nobody. You may get things. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't remember. Oh my God! Like they don't have actual physical people reviewing.
This guy is such a loser, man. This nurse clearly failed math. The people went from 150 to 150 out of 100.
Who said that?
SC Steve, you're such a loser,
Oh,
bro.
because I said on a scale of 1
He's such
to 100.
That's what he does. He
people are
looks
at
for the
150.
littlest thing, whatever he can find. Like if you had like a speck on a brand new painting, he'd be like, yeah, look at that little speck right there, though. Like that's the type of person. I hope you get fucking AIDS and malaria, dude. I hope you fucking die in the street. You fucking. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love you, booby. I'm just kidding.
Jeez.
Your wife. I hope your wife's titty gets sick.
Oh my God, Kenny, that's really fucked up to say.
I know.
That is fucked up.
Couldn't help
What
it.
the fuck is wrong with you?
It felt good.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt good. It just, I don't know, relieved a little pressure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fucking stupid.
Anyway.
Well, maybe we should all go outside and yell cunt right now.
All right, well, Mr. Truth Seeker, thank you for joining us, brother.
It was nice calling in and hanging out for a little bit, and I'd like to do it a little bit more often.
Yeah, man, come on and talk with us, especially if you're going to be quarantined soon.
Yeah, I'm going to be quarantined, so I'm going to be definitely spending some more time on here and some more time on Twitter. And if anybody wants to follow me again, the Twitter is at TruthSeeker2160.
Yeah, go check him out. He's got a lot of cool stuff on there. You hooked up with that guy who, what was it again? The name of the.
That was Scott Walter from. He was on the History Channel and he was on the Travel Channel for America on Earth.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice.
America on Earth. So he wrote a book, and I noticed something that I had seen in the city because I always had my eye open in the city for all this esoteric symbolism and stuff.
And he found that shit and pointed it out, man.
I sent it in, and he put it in his book. And he mentioned it in his book. So
fucking awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
All right, Truth.
So, the guys, listen, I'll be in touch.
All right, brother. You take it easy and
Take
be
care,
safe,
Lucky.
dude.
All right, man. Keep seeking the truth.
All right, man.
All right.
One and only Truth Seeker. Very nice, Truth Seeker. Very nice.
Always
to
a
hear from
pleasure.
you. One and only Truth. The Truth Seeker.
Yeah, so we're just going to have to sit back, wait, and see what happens and watch it unfold.
Yeah. But no, but seriously, everybody be safe out there. Even SC Steve, I'm just playing with you, man. I love you. I hope you're safe out there. I really do hope you're safe out there, man. Especially if you are driving people around and shit. Because, like, you know, people who drive people around, that's a gamble, man. Like, if you're doing Uber, you're doing, like, transporting, or that's fucking scary having people, you know, like, especially if they're sick.
Right, especially if you're transporting someone that has it.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you better have some type of protection,
He
right?
said he's clipping something.
Oh, he's quipping?
15,
Quip
20.
it.
He
Quip
clipped
it.
you.
Oh, no, I'm quipped. Oh, no, I'm quipped. He's going to play it to other people who already heard it.
He's
And
been
then-
clipping since 2005, right?
Yeah, he has since 05. And you know what? He could quip it all he wants. I mean, it's going to be here. Anybody could just come here and listen to
I
it.
know, really.
So they could just come right over here and hit that fucking button and subscribe to the Foul Mouths Network. You could hear it right here instead of
When
hearing the
it's
little
over,
quip.
just tag that. Just
Yeah.
tag that. That time. Just
Exactly.
timestamp
I'll
it.
timestamp it for you, SC Steve. You don't have to quip it. You could just come here and just hit the timestamp, Bubby. All right?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's about it.
All right, hopefully we don't have to hear about the virus for a while, which won't happen.
No, we're not going to escape this, dude. This is what it's going to be. This is where we're at. This is what it's going to be for a while, man. Get used to it. Get fucking used to it,
I
man.
can't take it.
If you guys don't want to talk about shit like that, like Saturdays, I really...
Well, what do you guys...
I'd rather not talk about shit like that.
What do you think about what's going on in Italy?
It's fucked up what's going on there. There's
But
fucking...
do you think it's... All right, so this is what I want to know. Do you think it's, like, legit happening there like it is? Or do you think
You think they're lying about
it's
it?
not? I'm just asking you.
Yeah, I think it is legit.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier as far as finagling the numbers and it not being legit, because there's too many different sources that have different results.
Yeah.
So they don't even know, what the actual numbers are. And then they're telling people that it's very dangerous, but then, what they're saying is not matching up. And other people are saying it's more like the flu. Some people have no symptoms. Some people have horrible symptoms.
Right.
So everybody's playing a guessing game, and it's like the game of telephone. One person says this, another person says that, and then everybody runs with it.
Yeah.
But panicking will do us no good. That's for sure.
No, I mean, of course not. It's not going to do us good, but I don't think anybody's panicking yet. I mean, there's people who are hoarding fucking toilet paper, fucking toilet paper by the boatloads. These fucking psychos.
I have a friend who works for CVS, and she's a pharmacist, and they had a delivery of toilet paper and paper towels today. So she asked me if I needed some, and I legit did. So today, before the show, she dropped it out to me outside, and my neighbor came out, and I was like, "Oh my god, I feel like I just got nabbed doing a drug deal," because I'm walking up with a freaking huge thing of paper towels and a huge thing of toilet paper.
Boatloads of
It's so
fuck. She
fun.
comes in with this toilet paper. I'm like, what the fuck?
I went to the beach.
So
to suck a
funny.
dick.
Oh my God, Cunny
As
Chris.
soon as they get a shipment, everybody runs.
Yo, it's Cunny Chris, guys.
I went to the beach to suck a dick.
Oh my God, he went to the beach to suck a dick, Shannon.
I went to the beach to suck a dick. I went
He
to the
didn't
beach
say
to
that.
suck a.
Yeah, listen.
I went to the beach to suck a dick. I literally did dick today.
Goodness.
Chasing dicks, bro.
Hey man. Hey Chris, how you doing, brother? Yo,
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
Chris, you are the best, dude. I love you, man.
Chasing dicks, bro.
Chasing dicks, bro. Exactly, dude. That's what it's all about, dude. It's what it's all about, right, Chris?
Chasing dicks, bro.
Chasing dicks, bro. Chasing dicks, bro. That's what it's all about, dude. Plain and simple.
Wow.
Chasing dicks, bro.
First differently.
Twat cream. Twat. Twat.
Where is he? I thought he was coming on.
He is such a lazy cunt, Shannon. He's just sitting around his fucking house.
No, he's not a
Yes, he
lazy
is.
guy. No, he's not.
Shannon, listen to this woman. Okay, she has a nervous condition, right? And she goes to get into the car and she can't find the seatbelt. And this is her reaction to not being able to find the seatbelt. Okay? You ready?
Yeah.
I can't find the clamp.
All right.
We'll go anywhere till you're ready. Where's the clamp?
Yours is right.
Hell?
You got it? I'll put it in.
Sounds like she's being beaten.
I know, dude. I know. How fucking crazy is that, dude? That's how she reacts to a fucking clip.
I thought you were gonna play a clip of.
Oh wait, all right.
Tom
Listen to this. This is
screaming.
Bernie. This is Bernie
That would have been
Sanders.
funny.
Shannon, this is Bernie Sanders getting fucking pissed off at the reporter asking him questions. Okay,
He withdrew from the race, right?
not technically. All
I
right,
don't
listen.
think
I thought he did.
No, not technically.
Are you sure?
Listen to this. You ready? Listen.
When asked by reporters if he is dropping out.
I'm dealing with a global crisis. Right now, I'm trying to do my best to make sure that we don't have an economic meltdown.
Did you hear what he said in the beginning? Did you
No,
hear?
what was the beginning?
Listen again. Listen.
When asked by reporters if he is dropping out.
I'm dealing with a global crisis.
I'm dealing with a fucking global crisis.
Dropping out.
I'm dealing with a global crisis.
What is he
Global.
doing?
He is dropping out.
I'm dealing with a global crisis.
He's dealing with a global crisis. He's dealing
Not dealing with shit.
He's dealing with a
People are
global
nuts.
crisis.
Very presidential.
I love it, man. People are so fucking dumb.
Just
Some
take
people.
the credit for everything.
Dummy. Fucking dummy. He's like
And then
SC
when
Steve
everything
dumb.
goes bad, then they don't want to take credit for
He's
it.
like SC Steve dumb. You know, like do my front lawn dumb.
No.
You know what I mean? Seriously.
wrong with
In
you?
times of need, we need SC Steves around to like clean off our tables and stuff like that. You know?
He likes to spice shit up a little bit. He
He
loves
does.
drama.
He does. He
Like,
loves
You
it.
talk about him,
He
Ken.
loves it. No, I'll give him what he wants. I'll give him a little bit.
He's loving it.
He's living it. He's living the lifestyle, Shannon.
He's loving it.
He's loving it and living it, Shannon. You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
You don't know your math, and he's loving it and living it.
All right.
He's been there, he's loved it, and he's lived it. He's SC fucking Steve. And he is not going to be the flip-flopper of the year. Because quite frankly, there's someone else who is just, doesn't flip-flop as much, but is the biggest flippity-flobbity-flubita you've ever seen.
And who would that be?
That person will be in the Muni's, and you'll find out then. When the
When is
Muni's,
that?
Wait.
That
when the
delayed?
No, we're not. We
Coronavirus?
delayed it a little bit because of coronavirus, just a little bit. But we are going to have the Muni's.
Just a little bit.
You know, SC Steve's going to win a couple of awards in that one, man. Definitely SC.
Definitely.
And you know what, SC? I could personally bring you those awards if you like, man. We could meet up. If you'd like, we could definitely meet up, and I'll bring you the trophies personally. If you
I would like him to demonstrate proper CPR.
I bet you any
Proper
amount of money.
compression.
I bet you any amount of money. I'll bet you any amount of money right now that SC Steve will not meet up with me to give him his trophy. I bet you how much you want to bet he will not meet up with me for me to give him his trophy.
I don't think so. I
You don't
think he
think-
would like to meet up with you.
Do you think he would meet up with me if I said let's meet up?
I think he would.
You think
if
he
you went
would-
to Jersey?
You think he'd legit meet up with me?
I think if you let Stacy come, he would.
No, come on, be serious.
I'm
do you,
serious.
Do you really? No, come on. He's not.
He's got to have backup. And plus, Stacy wants to kick your ass right now. So.
What?
What? Why you say that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying that because of the ASMR thing with the little girls.
Oh yeah, that shit was bad, dude. That guy was a guy who came here and hung out with us a million times, and then all of a sudden just
I
thought,
would have never thought.
just thought it was
I would've never
he just thought it was totally fine if he just starts fucking, hoeing out 14-year-olds. Like, it's no big deal.
Disgraceful.
It's no big deal. It wasn't anything big to him. The way he looked at it was, it's no big deal. It's not my kid. That's the way he looked at it.
Right, but would he have pursued it? Would he have gone and met these?
Oh my
young
God,
females?
yeah, from the conversation. Dude, me and Shannon saw these conversations, bro. And a couple of girls actually like ratted him out, like just basically was like, fuck him. We're telling you what he says and what he does with us, like what he asks us to do with him. And like, it was really fucked up shit, Some of the shit.
All right, you got SC in the chat demanding that you answer his phone call right now.
Why? I don't want to. Why do I have to answer his call? I don't have to answer. What does he have to say? What is he going to do? He's going to come on here and sound like Kermit the Frog? I'll ask everybody let's see what the chat says. Let's ask the one and only foul-mouthed chat. Let's ask them. Guys.
Oh, yeah.
Should we take a phone call from SC Steve right now? Put a yes or a no in there. If you want to hear from SC Steve, put a yes or a no in the chat right now. Yes if you want to hear from him, and no if you don't. It's up to you guys. It's up to the one and only Foul-Mouth Nation right now. The nation of domination. Tell us right now, should we answer his call? Let's see the chat. Let's see what's going down here. Come on. What do you think, guys? Huh?
I don't think they think anything.
What's going on with the chat, dude? It's dead. I think
That's
we're
what
lagging.
happens when you're shadow banned.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't know. People are saying no. And SC Steve is saying yes.
Of course he's going to say yes. He has to. How could he not?
Yeah, we got a lot of no's and a fuck no.
Oh, look at this. So
there you go, Steve.
Oh my God, look at
Not
this. Let's
tonight.
count them. Let's count them. 1 no, 2 no's, 3 no's, 1 yes, 2, 4, 5, sure. Oh, look, he got a sure. LOL, just teasing. No, nobody likes me, he says. Wow. Oh my God. Thumbs down, Amanda. Wow. Call Tommy. Wow, SC Steve, there you go, man. The chat has it, bro.
Wow, people asking for Tommy tonight.
Yeah. Tommy's around. I tell Tommy not to come on, to be honest. It's like he don't really like talking about Corona and shit. So
No, I
it's like,
know. Usually people want Tommy out. It just
yeah, but
that's
the
great.
reason I tell him, like, on a night like tonight when he was like, yeah, maybe I'll call in. I'm like, man, we're talking about Corona all night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Steve, if you think everybody here is losers, then just fucking go somewhere else, dude. The fuck, man? You're free to do that, right? If you think we're all losers, go somewhere else then. Fuck it.
Why can't we all get along?
Because Steve don't get along with nobody, dude. It's on and off with everything and everyone. That's how he is. You just got to come to that conclusion, and then you get along with the guy if you can. And you know what? He's really not a bad guy. He's really not. Deep down inside, he just wants to have fucking fun and like tear it up. And he's kind of like got the same mentality as like a YR, once did. Like
Right.
the same mentality of like, I don't give a fuck what people are gonna say, what they're gonna do, and if you get all fucked up me fucking with you and saying shit, then that's your problem, because why would you get like that over words? You know what I mean? So that's basically what he's like. If I could get you to get pissed off or tease you or fuck with you or do something that's gonna get you react to it, that's my plus. And he loves this shit. He loves it.
All right, he feeds off of it.
And he don't have to do half the shit he does. You know what I mean? Like some of the shit that he does, I question a lot of it. Like, because I'm like, what's the sense of even going there? Why even bother with some of the shit that he does? and I didn't get it at first, but you know, it's like,
yeah,
it is what it is. I mean, it really is like a fucking little. It does show you like it is a little immature some of the shit, you know, because it's like unless like I don't know, he should do a show. That's all I know. Do a show, man. I'd watch it if you did a show.
Yeah, I'd check it out.
I would. I'd watch him. I'd check him out. You could do a show on
If
CPR.
it's good content, I mean, I tune in again.
Do a CPR show, bro. Tell people, like, bring out one of those fucking CPR dummies and just fucking go to town on it. Show people how to do CPR and shit on it. You know what I mean? Fucking in its butt. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm good.
But yeah, so I doubt the president's going to do that. I doubt we're going to be in a fucking scenario like people in San Francisco. Dude, you know, they made it sound worse than it really was in San Francisco. They said to everybody, oh, you have to stand and shelter, right? They make it sound so bad. Stand and shelter, right?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, it wasn't even that.
I said, it's
people
the game of telephone.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that. People still weren't standing shelter. People were still able to go out and go to the stores and do all this shit and go to the house.
They are able to go out.
Yeah, they make it
and
like
businesses are still running.
and people were like, "Why would you make it sound worse than it really was?" Which I'm like, "Why did they do that? Why?"
Because that's what the media does.
No, but it wasn't the media. It was the fucking governor that said, "You're standing in shelter." And it means
and
nothing.
That's a politician.
And people are like, what does that mean? And he's like, basically nothing.
Right, and politicians are known for lying.
So you telling me that was basically just like fucking, you know, bullshit?
It's like I said, when you let the panic set in, it does no good.
Me and Filthy...
You gotta think logically.
Dude, me and Lucky Lowe still have a bet that we made a year ago, okay, or like almost 2 years ago, and the bet is that all these people don't get arrested. I said they're not going to get arrested, and he said they are. All these people like
a mass
Podesta and fucking all these people that are like considered the underground fucking
pedophiles,
all those people.
Sex trafficking.
And we have a bet that I said they won't be arrested by the time Trump runs for re-election. And he said that they will be. And for a while, it looked like it was never going to happen. And I even turned to him and said, dude, you lost this bet. Like, you definitely lost this bet. And he was like, kind of, yeah, you know, I probably did. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. But now,
oh, I don't know if I go that far.
It still might not happen. You're right.
I basically said.
I don't think it's going to happen that they're going to arrest, like, all these ex-politicians. But, man,
listen, they have sealed indictments right now. Okay, there's a lot of proof that something's going down. A lot of CEOs are actually stepping down. So if people do the research, they'll see
why
that
are
happening.
Why are all these CEOs stepping down? Why is that?
Oh, I think something big is going to happen.
Yeah, it's weird though that they're all stepping down.
It's like watching a movie. A lot of people say it feels like a movie. It's like a Broadway show. You just got to let it play out. Take out the popcorn, observe.
Yeah.
Crazy. Why is it so quiet?
Yeah.
Just come out at night.
I don't know, man. It's just... I hope we don't get like Italy, I'll tell you that. They just overpassed China today, and they're the worst country right now as far as coronavirus.
So what are their positive cases and what is their death rate? Like, what is that?
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to know.
All right, let's hear. Hold on.
I got it right in front of me right now.
How many people died in Italy from coronavirus? Go ahead, Lucky. You got it in front of you?
Right. It's all right. So the cases is 35,713. The deaths are 2,978, and over 4,000 people recovered.
All right. So look at that. And what's their population?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know their population. I'm trying to look at it.
It's definitely got to be a lot more. You know, like we said earlier, a lot of the older people, the ones that are actually passing away.
Right.
It's not the younger people. And the United States is far behind right now. We have China in first, Italy, Iran,
Close second is. That's really fucked
like
up.
France.
I don't mean to laugh.
Coming in at a close second.
Spain, Germany, and then we're next.
That's fucked
And coming
up.
in at a close second is Germany.
Close second
Germany has been
Well,
trying.
you have to laugh sometimes. You have to be able to have some humor and enjoy yourself with it. It's doom and gloom, and as
I'll
far
tell
as the
you
numbers
what.
go, that's why I said they just keep changing constantly.
Lo, I'll tell
Who
you
knows
this.
if it's really happening?
I'll tell you this, Lo. Oh wait, hold on one second. Who's that? Who do we got there?
Touch my gerbil, man.
Don't touch my Gerbil, man. My fucking Gerbil, man. Don't touch my Gerbil, man. Don't touch my gerbil, man. My gerbil, man. Yo, my left horn.
My left
horn.
Touch my gerbil, man.
My gerbil, man.
I'm back on the street. Toast that salad with a motherfucking steak and a towel with a steak and a salad.
Bitch.
Get some lobster.
Let me tell you, motherfucker, what I'm after.
Yeah. Like a pastor. And I'll pray on you.
SC Steve, would you go crawl in a cat's ass and die? Always starting shit. Effing troll.
Oh man, Steve, I could give you love, and even if I give you love, it is what it is, dude. People just fucking know you're a ball buster.
He got his own little segment.
Yeah, and people know you're a ball buster, and we said what's up to you. You don't have to take your phone call. You call me relentless, and whenever SC Steve calls me relentless and I don't answer, he always bashes the fuck out of me then, and you could tell you got a good week's worth of getting bashed. Before that, it's like, now I'm gonna scold him. Now he's getting scolded for it now.
All right, so Truth Seeker said 34,000 died in the U.S. in 2018 from flu-related illness.
Wow.
So we had 34,000, pass away in 2018 of just a regular flu, and that's pretty much where Italy is right now.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
So we can definitely agree that it's more aggressive because it hasn't been that long, but. If everybody does the right thing and they contain it, I don't think it's going to be like they're saying 18 months. People are saying 18 months, a year.
Trump put out that travel ban fast, dude, didn't he? When this first went down, because they said the timeline.
But a lot of people were against it.
They were saying that it was racist. Yep, but people read the timeline, right? As far as the timeline that it was when Trump first called for the ban. And when the first person came here and all that shit, and bro, it was like directly after that first person had it that came here, and it was very fast. It was a fast reaction, and it was like they call him fucking racist for it, dude. Like what? It's crazy.
I mean, he gets blamed for a lot, so
he does, dude.
I think he's used to it.
He does, and all the gains that we all made as a country in the last 4 years have been all wiped the fuck out in the last 4 days. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Because I have a feeling, like he said, and he's right, once this shit's gone and it washes through and it gets out of here, I guarantee you our economy is going to jump the fuck back. It's gonna. There'll be jobs out there for the people that don't have them.
That's usually how it goes.
It will be there. It'll be there, man. If you're without a job right now or you lost your job because of this, don't get all fucked up. Weather the storm. We all need to weather the storm. And I think we're all going to come out better at the back end of it, man, hopefully. That's the only thing we can
Trump
hope for.
said a storm is coming.
It's the only thing we can hope for, man. It's the only thing we could literally hope for, is that we all come out on the back end a lot better off than we are, than we're going and than we've been, So let's watch out for each other. You know what I mean?
Right,
let's all fucking watch out for each other. Everybody has some faith in each other.
I just read that a CDC data now shows that younger adults are a large percentage of coronavirus hospitalizations in the U.S.
There you go. So what does that mean? That younger
That means
people are getting
American young people are not fucking healthy and don't have good immune systems. Pretty much.
From the fast food and all that crap.
Fast food, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
And then I just read that California governor issues statewide stay-at-home order. Is that true?
For the whole
Schwarzenegger's living it up right now.
Oh, you saw Schwarzenegger do the other day?
Oh,
dude,
he's just hanging out in the pool,
Dude, listen to this,
relaxing,
Shannon. Listen, if you didn't hear this yet.
Smoking a cigar.
Dude, Schwarzenegger has his animals in his house, Shannon, and shit. He's just chilling. He don't give a fuck, right, Shannon? He's sitting there.
What kind of animals does he have?
Shannon, he had I think
he has a llama.
I think there were 2 llamas, Shannon, in his kitchen, and he's like, "Yes, you want another carrot? Come here. We're here. We're quarantined with take another carrot. We're here with Hansel and Chellas, and they're here with me, and we're loving being home. Yeah, we're loving being here with." It's a big.
He seems like he's having a great time.
Oh, he's loving it. He's loving it. He's like, I keep giving some carrots. And loving it. I'm gonna play it for you, Shannon. You're gonna hear how happy he is to be home with his fucking llamas, Mr. Llama.
Well, you want to
Llama.
hear something?
Mr. Llama. No, listen.
Something that does.
Listen.
See, the important thing is that you stay at home.
Yeah.
Because there's a curfew now.
There's a curfew
no one is
now.
allowed out, especially someone that is like 72 years old. After you're 65, you're not allowed at the house anymore in California. So we stay home and we eat here.
It's California.
Right? Oh, yeah, that's yummy. I eat with the whiskey, and there's Lulu. Lulu loves carrots. Whiskey loves carrots. I just had my little bit of...
I just had my asshole licked out.
Yummy.
I just had my asshole licked out by the llama.
See, that's what we do.
See
we
here?
don't go out, we don't go to restaurants, we don't do anything like that anymore here.
Yeah.
We just eat with whiskey and with Lulu. We have a
With
good time.
Lulu and
We get
whiskey.
entertained. Look at that beautiful smile she
Look
has.
at this, you motherfucker.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice, huh? We have a good time eating here together.
Yeah.
So much more fun than going outside. No
Oh,
more
wait, hold on,
restaurants,
let me
okay?
put them in here.
No more restaurants, forget all that. Public gatherings, restaurants,
Catering,
gymnasiums,
public catering. Listen to me here. No more public catering in the restaurants and.
He has those animals inside of
Look
his
at him.
fucking house.
Look at him.
And you.
Ugh,
I have you too.
that's nasty.
I have both of you.
I have both of you here.
Look at this.
Look at this too here. I get the one over here to the left to lick your asshole tonight. Want me to lick his bum? Watch my YouTube channel. You want me to lick daddy? Watch out, you hitting me. Yeah, you want another carrot? Go behind me, lick asshole. You doing all right too, you sheepskin motherfucker, you? Look at this here, Shannon. Look, I eat the carrot right now, and they're giving the carrots to this little llama. They will give the carrot to the llama. They're loving the carrots, and we're home quarantining with the Hansel and Gretel. And this is my Grundle pet here. Take the fucking here, eat this here, and put it in the mouth. Here, yeah. You share and you share. Here's one for you, you conk. You get this? You're a good little motherfucker, aren't you? Come here and lick the asshole. Lick the asshole of the other goddamn pet. Here, come over here. And I'm right now with my animals, and I'm going to come on them. All right, I'm going to stop. Sorry. Forgot what kind of show this was.
You get entertained. Look at that beautiful smile she has.
Look at this. I want to fuck her. Look at this beautiful smile, Shannon.
Yummies, huh?
Yummies, huh? Yummies with you and son.
So much more fun than going outside. No more restaurants, okay? No more restaurants. Forget all that. Public gatherings, restaurants.
Public gatherings.
Out the window. Stay home.
Well, I just heard the fucking news today. Corona came and shut down the shade. I said I heard my hand. I take you by the hand. I said I know the man who I'm supposed to be. Wide open.
Wash your fucking hands. Make sure you wash your hands. That means everything. Go wash your hands. Keep washing them hands, folks. Wash your hands. Keep washing them hands, baby. Well, I just heard I fucking wash my hands. I'll take the fucking soap. I put it on my hands. This fucking soap, it's all over me. And the soap is on. I got the hot water on. my paws wide open, and now I'm washing my hands. I'm gonna fucking wash my hands. I fucking wash my hands wide open, just like my paws should be. I'm washing my hands, and you are washing me. Oh, my paws wide open. I washed my hand like 75 fucking times today. I said I get home and I wash my hands again. And then when I go into the room, I fucking wash my hands again. I'm sick and tired of washing my hands. I'm sick and tired of washing my hands. I'm sick and tired of washing my hands. I'm washing my fucking hands under the water. And my paws are so goddamn crazy.
Saturday night for Insomniac.
We're done?
That's right, Shannon.
That sucks.
Do you have any more you want to say?
What?
Twat.
You're now locked in to the Foul Mouths Network.